Yo, what is going on, everyone? Guiding Light here, back with another quick video, and in this one we're going to be going over a brand new Modern Warfare Zombies video. Now this new challenge has just come out called Union. This is a new story mission which has come out. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to complete this and what you will need to get it done. Now after completing the mission, I can tell you guys it's actually not as hard as some of the other ones, and so you will not need to worry about coming in with all your max level stuff. Just going in with one pack level 3 weapon or like a DG2 Wonderwaffe should be enough. And honestly, I think you won't even really have too much of a hard time soloing this if you needed to. Now, we did it with 4 people, ended up getting it done extremely easily, as you will see here in this video. So here's what I ended up coming in with. I got my pack-a-punches ready, my upgrades ready, and just a few perks as well. So once you guys are ready, just go ahead and jump into the game. Now, once you guys get into the game, keep in mind there's going to be a bunch of different missions that sometimes pop up, and it can be confusing which one to go to. So you want to make sure you go to the correct mission. Now, when you highlight over these missions, the names will pop up. As you can see, it is called Union, and when we highlight over the icon, it is called Union. So make sure that you're going to the right one. Otherwise, you're going to transport yourself into the wrong mission, have to start all over again. Now, it might be a good idea to also throw on some XP boost for this, so you can go ahead and level up some new guns, things like that. But spend your first 20 minutes or so grabbing some cash together. You're going to pack a punch your weapons, make sure you and your teammates are ready, but definitely make sure you have at least a 2-plate, if not a 3-plate vest. The weapons aren't too important, but you definitely want to have those vests. So once you guys are ready, head on over to the rift, which we marked on the map. Now, once you and your teammates are ready, you're going to head over to this rift. So you can go ahead and start the mission, and it will transport you into the story mission. Now, the story mission isn't too hard, but there is a small puzzle you will have to complete within it, which may end up taking a bit of time. Now, keep in mind, guys, you only have about 30 minutes to get this done, so you don't want to waste too much time while you're in there. So the first part of the mission is pretty simple. I don't want to spoil too much, but I'll let it play out for the people that do need to see how to complete it. So you will need to follow her into the second section of the mission. Once you get to the second section of the mission, it will tell you guys to go and activate these 2 different crystals. Now that's where things get a little challenging. It's not the zombies that are the problem, but there's actually a small puzzle you'll need to complete. So I will show you guys exactly or walk you guys through how to get that done. So follow the first 2 or 3 steps, and then you should reach a part with the crystal puzzle. Now, once you guys have finished the first 2 steps, you're going to come to this part. It's going to say to investigate the crystal, and then after that, it will say to complete the sequence to weaken the crystal. Now, you may think at first you have to kill zombies within this yellow circle. However, that is not the case. Instead, what you have to do is actually take a look at the crystal. You're going to notice that there's these 3 symbols on the crystal. So they may be different for you, and the locations are always going to be different as well. So it may not be the exact same locations or the exact same symbols for you guys. Now, there's actually going to be 2 different sets of crystals you have to do this at, and it's not as hard as it looks. There's just 3 of these symbols, and what you want to do is you're going to walk around this yellow circle so that it's not too far away. It's always going to be within this yellow circle, and you want to walk around and you're going to listen for a small humming sound. Now, as the humming sound goes off, that means you're getting closer and closer to the crystal that you need to break. And all you have to do is just make sure that you break them in the proper order so that those crystals or so that those symbols get activated on the crystal. So it may seem a little bit confusing at first, but it's pretty simple. It only takes about a minute or 2. Just take a look at those crystals, look at the symbols, and then run around until you find until you listen for that humming noise. And all you'll have to do is just simply break the crystal open, and it will activate the symbol. Now, you'll know the symbol is activated because it will turn yellow and then slowly disappear once it has been activated. And all you'll have to do is just simply shoot the proper crystal and listen for that noise until you have found all 3 of them. So it shouldn't take too long to get it done, and they're always going to be within the radius of that circle. So as you can see there, we've got the first one lit up. Then you're going to look around, try to find the next crystal that are always going to be located on the walls. So the next one was actually located upstairs on a warehouse to our backs. So it was up in a window. We had to actually go up in the warehouse and break it through there. So after this section is complete, you will have to follow the doctor to the next section. This part's where the boss will spawn, so you may want to get ready for that. There's actually going to be 3 rifts that are going to spawn. Now, after these 3 rifts spawn, there will be a boss that spawns at the very last rift, so just be careful when you activate it because the boss will end up spawning. So after the next section, there's just going to be these 3 different obelisks. Now, the only thing you have to worry about with these obelisks is that the zombies will have to be killed within the radius of it. So if you have like a guard dog or if you have turned on or things like that, it could make this a little bit more difficult to complete. So make sure that you do kill the zombies within the proper radius. Now, I'm going to let the rest of the mission play out so that you guys can see how it ends. And I'll also upload the cutscene that comes up after the mission is over as well. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for future MWZ videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.
What's going on? How do I know this place?
Save your questions until we are safe, Eva. Follow me.
Open bags!
Got you covered. Time to move, strike team.